Well, in this week's episode of Raiders Sports Report, we continue with more exciting MIAA action as the Raiders field hockey, boys and girls soccer fight to stay alive in the tourney. For field hockey, coming off a spectacular upset win knocking out the number 1 seeded Walpole, the Raiders would be in the quarterfinals to face the same team they lost to in the first round just a season ago, the Yarmouth Dolphins. And just like last year, standing tall in the box for the Dolphins is 6'3" goalie Max Allen. Say what you will about a male athlete playing such an important position against opponents who he clearly towers over. The reality is, the Raiders as a team will have to face Allen and the rest of the Dolphins to keep their tourney bid alive. So in the opening period, Dolphins look like they score first on a shot by Patty Neward, but it's ruled no goal as Neward was out of the circle by literally inches. So it's still tied up at 0. The Raiders may have a scoring chance here. Madison Guifrey tries to time her shot up ahead to Lynn Groykoi, but it goes just ahead of her and Max Allen kicks it away. Later in the second, Yarmouth with a great opportunity after the initial shot is kicked out by goalkeeper Diana Karas. The shot gets stuffed, but it's loose, and a fight outside the box is finally won by Wellesley's defense, and the play is stopped. Later, Max Allen slides far out of the box, taking out Mimi Connors in the process. So the foul on Dolphins is called, giving Danny Hickman the one-on-one penalty shot to take versus Allen. Hickman tries to sneak it by, aiming for corner post, but Max Allen's tall frame is all over that shot, denying Wellesley a goal. And so this defensive battle continues, and with only 1:30 left in regulation, Dolphins bring the dagger here, when Sarah Hollister takes a very long feed from Patty Neward and chips it just through the legs of Diana Karas. Hollister's goal puts up Yarmouth 1-0, and the Raiders are running out of time. And so Wellesley immediately regroups, looking to rally together as a team, making sure these last 90 seconds, possibly to their season, matter. And Raiders are able to get the ball deep inside the crease. Mimi Connors fights for it, but Allen and a ton of Dolphins swarm the ball until a whistle is blown, and it's corner shot for Wellesley. So here we go, only a few seconds remaining. Sarah Goss goes to quickly hit the ball, but Patty Neward steps in front of the shot and denying it. Ball still ends up in Wellesley's possession though, and Madison Guifrey's shot deflects off a bunch of sticks, but Max Allen kicks it away. So time would unfortunately run out for Wellesley though, as Dolphins' lone goal would be just enough to squeeze by Wellesley 1-0. Tough loss for Wellesley to take with so little time left in regulation. But at 11-6-4, what a season to be proud of, as these Raiders knocked out number 1 seed Walpole, ending a decades-old drought in the process, and fighting all the way as a team to the quarterfinals. With field hockey ending, soccer would just be beginning though, and for the girls team, they would start their preliminary round at King Phillip High School to face the Warriors with an under the lights matchup. Battling through an up and down season to deservedly make the MIAA tourney in the very last game of the season, the Raiders would look to be the underdogs here, ready to spoil home field advantage with a clutch playoff win. So here in the first, both teams match up well defensively. Case in point when Rachel Hogan's shot gets deflected just enough by keeper Lexi Jones' diving reach, missing the net by inches. Then Michaela Webb's try quickly gets swallowed up by Erin Machado. And after 40 minutes played, we are locked in a scoreless tie heading into the potential final frame. And so the 48th minute comes here in freezing cold Wrentham, and Wellesley is on the attack, connecting with Izzy Hartnett. Keeper Maggie Hall takes a risky slide coming far outside, and Hartnett makes her pay with a clutch goal, and the Raiders take the lead 1-0 over the Warriors. So now the remaining 32 minutes of the half is intense, with so much time left on the clock for King Phillip to tie it up. Wellesley's defense needs to be aggressive, holding on to this 1-goal lead, protecting the net, and the rest of the way, Raiders do exactly that. Warriors get a perfect chance here on the penalty kick. The freshman Emma Corcoran's try goes far left, and King Phillip misses a game-tying opportunity. With Raiders clinging on to a 1-goal lead, it could have easily have been 3-0 Raiders, as these two Wellesley deflections just outside the goal somehow do not find back of the net. So time would run out on the game and on Warriors' season, as Wellesley's defense is solid once again, and Izzy Hartnett's lone goal of the game is all that's needed here to help the Raiders advance to the first round to face number 1 seeded Bishop Feehan on the road. On Tuesday, coming off a solid 10-4-3 regular season, boys soccer would earn themselves the number 8 seed in Division I South, getting a chance to play their first-round matchup on their home turf, facing a very familiar opponent, the Natick Redhawks. Looking to avenge their loss at Natick just a week before, Wellesley would get some chances early in the opening period. Adam Norman's penalty kick here ricochets off William Corkill, who still has the shot, but Redhawks goalie Jesse Allen jumps on it quickly, and Raiders cannot connect. A scoreless tie at Sprague Field would continue deep into the second half until Raiders get another penalty shot, and this time, Adam Norman kicks it perfectly to Ian McCrae, who jumps on it, and Wellesley holds a 1-goal lead over Natick. With Redhawks down and desperate to tie things up here, Raiders sophomore goalie Jeff Gilbert really steps up huge defensively for his team. On this play here, what a great point-blank save by Gilbert, as Kevin Thomas no doubt thought his try could be a score. As the chances slim for the Redhawks to get that game-tying goal, with more time on the clock passing by, this kick by John McCabe really has no chance of hitting net when Jeff Gilbert leaps high over any Redhawk and snags the ball away. The final whistle would blow then, ending Natick's season, as Wellesley looked solid in their first-round victory. Ian McCrae got his team on the board, and Jeff Gilbert shut out Natick all game. Wellesley would advance to the quarterfinals to face their rivals, the number 1 seed, Needham Rockets. After a clutch defensive 1-0 victory in the preliminary round, it's back to girls soccer as the 8-7-4 Raiders have a huge challenge on their hands, facing the number 1 seed Bishop Feehan on their home turf. Throughout most of the first period, though, Wellesley does a good job keeping pace with the unbeaten Shamrocks. Score is knotted at 0 until Alexandra Stockman kicks it ahead to Madison Jolin, who collides with keeper Lexi Jones, but still is able to get the shot off, and it slowly bounces in for the score. And that goal would quickly jumpstart Bishop Feehan's offense when it becomes a 2-goal lead just a few minutes later, as Anissa Amidio sets up Alexander Stockman after Jones is led near post to defend. Stockman has an open net for the easy goal. 2-0 Shamrocks, and Raiders have to take a timeout. Wellesley continues to try and make a dent somehow to the Shamrock lead, but are not able to before halftime. And after Anissa Amidio's breakaway shot widens it to a 3-0 Shamrock lead, the Raiders head into the potential final half of not only the game, but also their season. Down but not defeated, the Raiders give it their best, and for the next 40 minutes tried to create any shots on goal. But goalie Shelby Hogan is up to the challenge, defending each try. So the next Bishop Feehan goal right here, just minutes into the second, would be a hard one to take for the Raiders, as Madison Jolin's shot is defended really well, but Jolin's foot somehow kicks it through as she's falling down for her second goal of the game. Now down by 4, Wellesley comes together for a much-needed goal here. Around the 30-yard line, Izzy Hartnett kicks it deep, landing near Kaylee Harris. Harris's laser shot bounces up and over Hogan's diving reach, and Harris puts an end to the Shamrock shutout. Raiders down 4-1. But time on the clock is not on their side. And so in the end, Bishop Feehan would hold on for a 4-1 victory over Wellesley. After overcoming obstacles, injuries, tough 1-goal losses, the Raiders as a team finished out strong, going 6-2-3 in their last 11 games, earning a tourney spot, and that is a season to be proud of. Well, that wraps up another Wellesley Sports Week. In case you missed any, catch up on all Raider highlights on demand at wellesleymedia.org. A new episode of Raiders Sports Report will be back next week, right here on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon 39.